Hello everyone, I am Dr. RMD, Pediatric Resident at PGMR Dr. RML Hospital, New Delhi. And just now the news has come that NEET PG exam has been postponed. Official circular is available on nbems website, where they have told that in view of a Supreme Court order, and they have told that there will be NEET PG conducted in single shift, and which was scheduled to be held on 15th of June has been postponed to arrange more test centers and required infrastructure. So the revised date will be notified shortly, and this is today's. It was released just some half an hour ago. So we knew by the time Supreme Court told that it was only like NEET PG had to be conducted in one shift, we knew by that time that NEET PG would get postponed. So now we are not going to discuss regarding what are the consequences of postponing or regarding that. We are discussing regarding what the NEET PG aspirants can do. Okay, so when will be the next dates? Okay, so this is what I could get through my research. Okay, so upcoming dates, that is, we know that NEET PG exams are conducted on Sundays only. So on June 22 there is engineering services UPSC, so definitely for 1 week nbems can't postpone. On June 29 and July 5, these both are likely dates. Probably July 5 is a better date if nbems can arrange arrange infrastructure in 2 weeks. But we know that in previously, like last year, when NEET PG was postponed, nbems had taken more than 1 month. Okay, so that means it requires some time to finalize this infrastructures and then arrange personnel, and also July 5th is less likely, but more probably July 13th is a more likely date if you ask me, because on July 20 there is UPSC CMS exam, so again on this date it is not possible. So most likely date is July 13. Logically speaking, 1 month also they'll get time to arrange exam centers, and after 1 month anyways it won't be too much delay for the candidates also. I know it is already delayed, which is very incompetent incompetent thing from nbems. Every year NEET PG exam is getting postponed, and there is so much pressure on the like NEET PG aspirants and even on the residents who are undergoing residency right now, because one batch will be coming late. So the earliest they can do is around July 5th or July 13th. July 13th will be most probable. But there is one more catch in this. Number of COVID cases, like in the last 15 days, if I compare, there are hardly some 100, 150 cases. But right now there are 3,900 cases. So by July 31, it is more likely that COVID cases will go into thousands. Okay. So if that is the case, then there is a possibility of a partial lockdown or something, and then there is a chance that exam might postpone furthermore. Okay, so my guess is that by July 13th, if COVID cases are under control, then it is fine. Otherwise, there is a chance that exam might get postponed to August, September, or maybe even October. Okay, because we had seen during COVID in 2021 how the exam got postponed from it was scheduled in May or April something, and then it got postponed to September, October. Okay, so that case scenario will be likely if COVID cases like start multiplying exponentially. And you know that how COVID is like initially it will be having a slow rise, but as and when cases increase, then it will be having very steep rise. And then if partial lockdown anything is in place, and then students won't be able to go to exam center. So likelihood is that if COVID cases rises, then exam might get postponed to September, October also. Okay, so that possibility is also there. But right now we'll keep the positivity around us. To be on a positive note, we'll assume that exam is going to be somewhere around July 13. We'll have still 28 more days. That is our best possibility, best guess for right now. Okay, so keeping in mind exam might take place around July 13. So those who have prepared well, I really feel bad for you guys, because you had prepared everything. I know how difficult it is to revise again and again, and when you that mental trauma you face when exam gets postponed, and this mental this trauma from this exam postponing, the fear of getting postponed, and what if it gets postponed too much, or what if it doesn't get postponed, and 2 shifts, single shift, all this is so traumatic to NEET PG aspirants. I have also gone through the same phase, because our exam also had got postponed. When it was in 2022, it got postponed from March to May. But then I had taken this 2 months very boldly. I had for me it was an opportunity, okay, to invest more time in studies. So what you can do is you can just tag NBMS or just trash them on Twitter for their incompetency. NBMS is such a failure of our country. Okay, it's a government institute which is a true representation of failure. It is a failure in terms of its competency. It is a failure in terms of that it can't handle a single exam. It can't conduct a single exam in single shift. This is utmost failure. This is the lowest point where any country can achieve something in terms of education. So what you can do is take break for few days, okay, till NEET PG dates are announced. Probably they'll announce it, they'll take another 2 weeks to announce. Take it from my side, they'll take 2 weeks to announce, okay. So take a break for few days, try solving MCQs instead of passive revision. This is because when you do passive revision, you will be having so much negative thoughts. Your concentration will be like you won't be able to concentrate, you won't be having that attention span, okay. So try solving MCQs instead and try solving those things which you feel you had left out in your previous preparation, and wait for the next date, which probably will come like after 2 weeks, by 2 weeks. That is what I believe, okay. And those are started late, by sub, you have won lottery. You guys are the luckiest ones because no one thought exam will get postponed even after June 15th, okay. So you guys are really the lucky ones, okay. So it's your lottery. So now the thing remains what you should study, and this is where exactly everyone does mistake. Everyone goes to study through notes, through basics, through like you go back into your first year of MBBS, which is exactly wrong, okay. Right now is the top time to retain all those high yield topics, okay, those things which you haven't covered. See, in every preparation there is something that is covered, okay, and there is something big chunk which is not covered, and in this not covered there is only around 40% that is actually important, and your focus should be on that 40% which is actually important. And for that you should go to your weak subject important topics first. Okay, weak subject important topics are the ones that will create a lot of difference in your final exam results. So, and also try to solve PYQs because you don't want to leave out of those questions which are like going to be asked repeatedly, okay. So your main point should be right now in the next upcoming 28 days, you try to cover those topics which are important, which you had left out, which you were not able to cover, you wanted to cover, and those which are likely to get you more marks in the exam, rather than focusing on each and every topic A to Z. Don't try to focus A to Z. And one more important thing, on June 15th, keep it as a day to simulate exam and give a GT on this day. This GT will exactly tell you where you have gone wrong. If it suppose was your final exam, if it was real exam, then that GT will tell exactly where you have gone wrong and what are the things you need to change yourself, so that 1 month later or maybe 3-4 months later your like exam goes well, okay. So I am always open to help students and with my strategies. So I know that live strategies are a better option for students because they can interact with me. With in uploaded videos you can't interact with me. So you would have noticed monthly I conduct these live mentorship sessions, which are 3 to 4 sessions per month. This month I say last session we had conducted on May 31st, and because exam has postponed and there is a lot of confusion among students, so tomorrow I am planning to conduct a live mentorship session. So those who are members, you can anyways attend the session, okay. I'll be giving a detailed strategy in that, and those who are new to this, kindly join the mentorship session. You can click the join button on my YouTube profile, and then you can attend this membership sessions, okay. So all the best. What you can do now is sit and relax, enjoy a bit for 1 or 2 days, then you can start preparation, okay. For those who have not started anything, those who had started late, it's your lottery. Try to utilize as much time as possible. There will be a lot of uncertainties, so don't try to distract yourself too much so that you go out of track, okay. All the best.